Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of FinCocktail making insurance fun.
Well, fun or not, there are some things that you need to keep in mind before you select the right health insurance policy for you.
So let's dive in and find out what these are. First things first, not all health insurance policies are the same. They may offer the same coverage to you at a certain premium, but there are a lot of nuances that you must consider before you make this decision. Like we all know, we're all spoiled for choice and customization today. So it's really important that you consider all your options and weigh them equally before making this decision.
So let's begin with the most interesting one. Here you get to choose from a lot of options. This is often called as add-on covers, optional covers or riders. These are basically additional features that you can opt for. They provide you more financial coverage against medical emergencies that usually have a higher medical cost. Some examples include critical illness cover, maternity cover and even a COVID cover.
Another way to add to your health insurance policy without increasing your premiums much is a top-up health insurance plan. Now, as the name suggests, top-up plans provide an additional cover over and above the current available limit at lower premiums, of course.
Under your normal health insurance plan, your insurer is going to pay the amount that you're insured for. But sometimes medical expenses can exceed this amount, right? So this is where your top-up plan comes into play. Okay, this is where I stop you before we go ahead and tell you to like and share our video while you subscribe to our channel because we have some amazing content lined up for the next few months.
Next up, Copay. Some health insurance plans have a copayment or a copay clause. Now what this means is that a certain percentage of the claim amount must be paid by the policy holder before availing any medical services. So this is mentioned in the policy document. For example, people above the age of 60 have to pay a 20% copay each time a medical service is availed.
Basically, copay is a great way to reduce your premiums at the beginning. But you have to be aware that at the time of claim settlement, you have to pay the percentage that is mentioned. So this option may seem really attractive, but you have to weigh the cost of the premiums against the burden that you have to bear at the time of the medical emergency itself.
So that brings us to comorbidities and pre-existing illnesses. Now comorbidities such as diabetes, kidney problems, cardiovascular issues, hypertension are all considered to be high risk factors when it comes to health insurance. People who suffer from these pre-existing illnesses are also considered to be at a higher risk and therefore they are charged a higher premium.
Another little note of caution. So you must declare these pre-existing conditions at the beginning when you're purchasing your insurance policy. Now why is that? Because in the future, if you have any claim related to these conditions, it may be denied. On the other hand, once you actually disclose these conditions, there may be a waiting period after which your insurance cover will actually cover these illnesses as well. You just have to find out from your insurance provider when that will be.
Okay, so enough negativity. Let's talk about something positive. Did you know that you can actually get a bonus for being healthy? Health insurance providers offer this unique proposition called a no-claim bonus, where the policyholder gets rewarded for not having filed for a claim in the preceding years. No-claim discounts of around 20 to 100% on the premium amounts of next year can be availed if the policyholder has not made a claim in the preceding years.
Sounds amazing, right? A lot of us don't even know that this exists and we forgo this discount, leaving money on the table. So, moral of the story, read the fine print and claim this discount wherever applicable.
Okay, so Sayali mentioned something known as a waiting period. Now what exactly is that? In a medical insurance policy, there is a time period, usually 30 to 90 days, which is known as the waiting period, during which you cannot avail any coverage benefits. Now what it means is that if you file for a claim during this period, then it may not be passed. The waiting period for different health conditions and coverage varies from policy to policy.
What Niyati mentioned is the initial waiting period. Like I've already discussed, there is a waiting period for pre-existing conditions and there are also waiting periods for other situations like maternity benefits.
So that's about it for now. There are many other terms that you need to look at and consider before buying the right policy for yourself. So why don't you guys check out all our other videos on YouTube and tell us in the comments what you'd like to see us do more.